Just graduated, you're looking for some extra work, or just need a change, job hunting can definitely be tricky. The good news is there are things you can do to boost your chances of success. Of course, I have my good friend Gordon here with some strategies. One of the biggest questions is, where should we be looking and how do we even start?
Yeah, we really wanted to do an episode about job seeking and looking for new jobs on your money. And one thing that we learned was that where you look for these job openings is very industry specific. There are certain industries that only have one spot where they really post these jobs. So the first thing is to kind of identify where that spot is. If you want to work in a specific industry, figure out where the job postings are going to be. That's another reason why you should also be searching multiple job sites, because there are some companies and some industries that only go through one website or one place. So if you only go through one yourself, you might be missing a lot of jobs out there.
If you're like me, I like to strategize, right? So for anybody out there that's trying to figure out some areas where we know jobs will be needed in the coming years, have you found any?
Yeah, one of the experts we interviewed said that, nursing is going to continue to be a high demand job, teachers, engineering. And another thing that we learned in some of these interviews that was really interesting is that artificial intelligence. A lot of people are really concerned about a lot of jobs that are going to be lost because of this, but there's also some evidence that's going to suggest it's going to create a lot of jobs. That's going to create a lot of data that people, not just computers, are going to need to analyze. So some data and analyst type jobs are going to be some growth jobs in the future.
And quickly, let's say we do the work, we get the job offer comes in. What can we do to make sure that we are getting the most effective benefits?
Yeah, and one of the experts we spoke with had a great piece of advice. They said, do your research, kind of figure out how much money that average position pays across the industry. A lot of that information is out there nowadays on the internet, so search for that, and don't just be focused on the amount of money per hour. Look at the benefits. If your new employer is not going to give you the money that you want, maybe ask for some more vacation days, some other benefits that can put some more value in other ways with that job.
So many things. I always get a lot smarter, especially with your money, and you can do the same thing by watching the full Your Money episode with more tips on job hunting right now on KARE 11 Plus.